or girl. I guess guys, when you talk in plural, it can be girls too. You know, you wouldn't call a girl a guy, but you can say guys to a group of people that are also girls. Right? Okay, so today, or in like an hour, I'm starting the Sun Soda 72-hour fast, thinking I'm gonna have my last meal, so called, with all of you. Give you a little reminder of the rules for the fast. Like I have some general rules for everyone who want to try, but I have some specific ones for myself as well. So I'll just find a good spot here. I bet, there's a lot of people here now. I guess this is about the worst time to be here, but it's fine. Just be Chad enough and no one dares to say anything. That's the rule. To being left alone. Hello YouTube, True Health and Living. We have a natural hypertrophy enthusiast here. That's cool to know. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. How did you find me? How do you know the overlap? Or did you see me comment on any of his videos? True Health and Living. Please let me know. And please like the stream. Please like the stream, guys. Hello YouTube. I think I would probably, if I go more into memeing and making fun of other people, like even, I like natural hypertrophy, but making fun of, like memeing, playing around with it, that's the way I'd go viral probably. I realize I am quite a funny guy and all that. Pottinger's Human, one of my best supporters, says, hit that like and watch to the end. Thanks, man. Listen to this man. One of the few. Oh, Theo says this man is a legend. Hello, Theo. Another Theo. How you doing? Är du svensk eller? You Swedish? Good to see you, my man. Drop the likes. I've found a decent spot here. This is kind of a cool spot, actually. Let's see. 4 people, 2 likes. Please like you guys. I'm about to start my little lecture about, starting. Thanks for a like. I love it when I can see you instantly listening to me. I'll tell you about this fast, remind you the general rules and what I will be doing. I want this globe. Yeah, I want the globe to be in the picture. Yes, good. It's kind of an epic setup. Random, I have no use for it, I guess. Just like that. So, we're trying. Let me do like a pitch. Please keep the activity going in the chat, because now I'll be talking for a bit. I'll just tell you what's up. So I felt like the snake juice of the snake diet that Cole Robinson came up with, that is basically just potassium chloride and sodium chloride. So regular table sea salt or Himalayan pink salt for sodium, and potassium chloride you have to kind of buy as a powder most of the time. Sometimes you can find some salts that are kind of both mixed. But yeah, the thing is, those are the main 2 electrolytes, and they will help on a fast. The thing is, they can't stick to you as well when they don't enter your system with carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, listen to that word, And you're not eating anything else either, of course, because carbohydrates binds water the most, but of course other foods could as well. But so the problem with the snake juice is that you have to keep drinking it for it to help you. It might help you for a couple of hours then when you have the salt still in your system, but then you pee them out. And that's why I sometimes, even when I've been drinking the snake juice like crazy on a fast, I crave salt so much at the end of the fast. Also, some people I noticed, they have really shitty thyroids, really shitty metabolisms, and it's like the least productive thing you can do then to fast, unfortunately. Yeah, of course, you'd still lose some weight from a fast, but you starve your thyroid and your metabolism further. And so I've actually seen people now that I've coached, that when I started out with a weekly fast with them, it went really well at the start. But then they stall the weight, and then we removed the fast and let the person eat what they ate on eating days, on all days, and suddenly they lost weight again. So this is the thing with the whole calories in, calories out. It's just true in the moment. The calories out part can change so much depending on so many different factors. And carbs that you all, keto tards. Keto tards is not the person on the keto diet, by the way. It's a person that thinks carbs are the devil because keto works well for them, Carbs are, for a lot of people, very important to keep the metabolism high, So what I've noticed is it's people that done too much fasting and too much keto, they seem to have a lower metabolism than they should, and carbs is actually what most likely, along with some micronutrients, would help with that. So a lot of people will be like, but I have a lot of weight to lose, like drinking something with calories on the fast, because I have the Sun Soda that I present as the Snake Juice 2.0, and it's 200 calories-ish for a liter. And I've already had this question, like, but I have a lot of weight to lose. Isn't it better if I have like 0 calories instead of 200? Like, yeah, I think 200 sounds a lot more than 0, but if your maintenance as like an average man, like, is 2,500, you're still on like an over 90% calorie deficit. And my idea here is that the energy and rehydration that you'll get from drinking this Sun Soda will help you move more throughout the day and keep your metabolism from dropping. That is my theory. I started with this, doing this on the intermittent fasting days for me, that I was drinking this before, considered my fasting window broken, and it really does help my energy, and it's not like I'm putting on more fat or anything, you know. In fact, if anything, I got leaner since I added in these calories. So it is my idea that it will work kind of the same on the longer fast. So if I haven't said that, I think I haven't said that on this stream, but you know, you get so fucking tired of yourself when you tell the same thing 30 fucking times and still people ask, you know. It's fine that you ask, I understand, because you're not all the same person asking the question. But I'm just saying, it's hard to keep track of what have I said and what haven't I said. But Sun Soda that I will drink, it's 50-50 orange juice and coconut water. So it's basically 200 calories per liter, and I will consume 1 to 2 liters per day with sodium. Sodium you could put in it, but I think it tastes better to kind of bomb it, put a bit of it and chug it down like that. So I will be consuming 200 to 400 calories per day with 50 to 100 grams of carbs and the sodium and a carrot. And the carrot, to be honest, it's just like, it's barely any calories. I just think that it will help clean out the gut a bit with the carrot. I talked about that in my video I put out today, that the carrot in and of itself doesn't do all that much, but it kind of helps process all the other stuff. I have a lot of audience here passing by, you know, but it's fine. That's the life of Theo, you know. But, so I will be starting today. I made this kind of epic shake here because I'm just so fucking tired of all the food I have to eat. I ate 5,500 calories or something yesterday, and I didn't get hungry at all today. When I was about to eat my first meal, it's like, and then the second, like, and this one, now I just made the fucking most energy dense protein shake that I could. Only 1 scoop of whey in there. It's mostly, it's 9 egg yolks, by the way. It's 9 egg yolks. It's some kefir. It is a whole shit ton of coconut oil and a bunch of berries. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And so this fast will start at 6 for me, and it's closer to 5 here now. But my friend will actually come and have a sauna with me. So I will have some Sun Soda in the sauna, and then the fast is started. Because I want you to know how I will do it. I will do it with a Sun Soda as I would on eating days. I will be drinking my 1 to 2 liters up until lunchtime, and then I'm done. Then I'm not going to drink anymore. So the rule for the fast is just that. 1 to 2 liters of Sun Soda, 50-50 coconut water, and orange juice, and you may have 1 carrot at the start of the day. You may, after this point, drink more water and sodium if you want to. I will be doing an experiment and doing a kind of semi-dry fast. So I drink my probably up to 2 liters of this at the start of the day. I will have a little sauna before that I don't try to get too dehydrated from. I just want to start my day like that. But then I'll drink my 2 liters there with some sodium, and then I'll dry fast for the rest of the day, you know. And so the plan is to, also, no nicotine and no caffeine for me. That's a big one for me. It's going to be very difficult, and I promise to put out videos every day, but I might be annoyed as fuck with you, just so you know. I get very irritable from that. But I think that's it for all the rules and what I am supposed to do. But I will be breaking. I will be not only doing lives from this. In fact, if I feel too shitty, I might not want to do a live. I might just take the window when I feel okay and make a little update video for you guys. But yeah, I think that is all. I'll go see what you have had to say up until this point. big into fasting, man. It is the way. Have you read the Gospel of Thomas? True Health and Living says. No, I don't like reading. It's kind of a waste of time when you read stuff you already know, you know. It's not my favorite way of medium. But my favorite medium for learning. It's not at all. And yeah, I read as little as possible. I'm sure it's a great, useful book, but it's like when I talk about God on my stories, and people that are clearly less into believing in God, it's like, you should read this book, and it's like, why should I read about something that I clearly already know? You know, like, yeah, I'm sure it's a great book, but it's not for me. It's for the person that doesn't believe in God yet. Like, I don't have to read any books about God. He's within. He's here. The Word of God is written here. Please like if you haven't already. Theo, the shakiness makes me dizzy. Lol. What shakiness? What shakiness? What do you mean? I literally don't understand what you mean. But I think I covered most of the things, you know. Yeah, it is my theory with the sun soda, especially women, because women, you know, how well fasting works is on an individual basis. Some people are just kind of made to eat more often. Some people like me really thrive with a more intermittent fasting routine. But especially women kind of have a hard time with the fast. And I have one female client as of right now, and she loves it. She's doing great on her fast. She's so much more active because of it. And this is again won't the 200 calories, wouldn't 0 calories be better? Well, if the 200 calories made you expend 500 calories more, do you see how that happens? So it's that. I think it can be an attract on chase effect on the energy levels and metabolism, but also that you'll actually be able to, if you have this at the start of the day with a sodium, and then just go on with some tap water, or not tap water, but you know, plain water after that, you'll be, you know, it will all stick to you better and you'll feel better. That is my theory. But I got so questioned from you guys that even though I'm way too lean to go on a 3-day fast, even with 200 calories, or yeah, I'm still doing it, but that's why I'm slamming all this food now. Before, that's not something you have to do. Let's say, we'll see here, more things. What shakiness still though, Theo? I don't know what you mean. Is it that I wave the sword around? The lessons, you should see the position I'm sitting in right now, by the way. Yeah, I'll actually show you. You know, a bit too much of a crotch shot, but you saw. The lessons in Cicada says the lessons in the Bible are really kind of basic in today's culture, and the shaking when you were walking about. Okay, yeah, but that was like at the start, or what do you mean? I'm still quite not sure. True Health and Living, agreed, exactly what it teaches. Much love and good luck, brother. Well, I appreciate that, True Health and Living. Let's see. What did someone say there? 200 calories basically a fast a day anyways, lol. Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of people, they have gotten afraid of Coles, from Coles. Fear-mongering, you know. That, oh, it's catabolic. You'll lose more muscle. If you eat some carbs, then if you eat nothing. I just don't fucking buy it. This fucking man, he just says whatever to make you do the thing you need to do, you know. Which is fine, I gotta respect it in some way, but it's also very annoying because you have to unteach people a lot of things that are just not very true, you know. Yeah, but I think I didn't even end up drinking the shake now. I guess I will do that after. You know, if you have some more activity in the chat, I could keep going. My friend will text me when he's here. So, I guess I'll have some of this. It's quite thick. Should have more water. Okay, someone imitating Cole here. Spiking your insulin, you fatty! Lol. But I do find the drill sergeant approach gets people out of a lazy mindset. Cicada, you know, to some extent, but for some people, you know, me, for instance, I mean, I don't have a lazy mindset, of course, but, you know, I thought Cole was really funny when I found him, but then when I wanted to just, you know, take part in the information he had, I got kind of tired of being yelled at for being a lazy, fatty, blah, 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 blah. You know, not that I take offense, of course, but it's just like, can I just get the info and not get yelled? I talked to him on the phone once. It was also kind of, I don't get scared because he's yelling. It's kind of like, yeah, man, it's like, can I get to say something, you know? And please like, I see the number dropping up, and please support with a super chat, by the way. I've spent like $100 on this fast already, and the pain and suffering I will go through with nicotine and caffeine just to entertain and educate you guys. Wow, you know, that's worth supporting, in my humble opinion. But on the drill sergeant thing again. Yeah, since I still have time before my window closes here, I'm definitely gonna add just some milk or something so it's a bit more runny. I'll never be able to take the whole thing on stream right now. But yeah, some people need that kind of drills. But you know, I am a coach myself, you know, and I work with different individuals, and the way I speak to my clients is very different, you know. And I often, but most of the time, you know, my pedagogics that I feel like on this channel, you know, is that, no, I'm kind of cocky, I'm kind of out there, I don't hold back, but I also have a lot of understanding for where you're coming from and your perspective. And so when I work with people, I want them to feel like it's the safest space ever, you know. But I will, some guys need to be set straight sometimes, you know, especially guys, you know. Because the women are already so afraid of letting you down or something, you know. That's funny. That when they fail, you know, it's not only women, but it's a typical woman thing that when they fail on their fast, they're like more, you know, sad. They feel worse about letting you down than letting them down. And I'm like, I'm here to help you, you know. It's not me that would be like, yes, you fasted for me. It's like, I don't give a shit for me, you know. It's for you we're doing this, right? But so the drill sergeant thing will work on some people, but you get niched in a sense. You know, a lot of people are going to be put off by that, and, you know, not for wrong reasons, if you understand what I'm saying. Someone is just a triggered little bitch and be like, oh, this guy just hates fat people or whatever. But some people, like me, would be like, you know what? You have a lot of good information here, but I just can't stand the fucking way you're talking all the time. Talking, you know. Yeah, and Cicada goes on. Agreed, the shouting, it kind of grinds on you. My dad didn't like him because he found it annoying. I thought it as a punishment sometimes to make myself watch his vids. And yeah, that part of it is actually something I get as a guy, no idea why. If I partner up with someone, then it becomes a, I don't want to let my fasting partner down. So you say, yeah, that part of it is actually something I get as a guy, no idea. Yeah, you know what, yeah, of course the accountability like that, but what I mean is like when people actually treat it as if, you know, oh, I ruined things for you, oh, I'm sorry to you, I ruined your thing, and it's like, no, you ruined your thing, you know, I'm doing great over here, you know, I'm doing my job talking to you right now about how to do your thing better. It's like, yeah, it's funny how people work, and so many people, they over-explain themselves and all of this, and I just wanna fast forward through all that shit when they're already secure with me and we can just talk about everything, because it becomes like that eventually with everyone. True health and living. Ideas on optimal fasting routine / diet for high brain performance. Interesting. 11 people, please like. We have only 7 likes, and please support the stream and me and this fucking fast that's going to be difficult without nicotine and caffeine with a super chat. I'm asking. It would be very much appreciated. Very much. So let's see. Optimal fasting routine diet for high brain performance physics students. Well, it's going to matter a lot still how you sleep and sunlight and your diet overall. And so what I'd say is probably if studying is your main priority right now, I'd say do something like just a 16-8 and, you know, study fasted. That's what I do. It's nootropic, you know, it puts you in a little hunter state, makes you more focused like that, you know. And then, you know, it's individual. A keto diet might be the best thing for focus. Like personally, I don't lose much focus from carbs if it's not like pure junk food, which I never eat. But when I eat, you know, honey or fruit or something, I don't lose any energy. But some people are just really carb sensitive, that they get like, you know, their focus just goes away when they eat carbs. So I would say the intermittent fasting part is for me. You know, I do most of my productive work shit at the start of the day when I'm fasted. And that's the main thing. And I eat carbs, but you could experiment what you think. But that's what I'd say. And then, of course, the best diet, you know, whole foods. Stick to whole foods, you know. Look at the vertical diets that I love and promote as like a foundation for building your own diet. And then if you choose to go keto, just remove the rice pretty much. That's pretty much it with that. I hope that answers your question. Cicada C. Socrates said 48 hours, did he not? I don't know. I don't read anything, you know. That's the thing. But people, I apparently quote Greeks the whole time without having ever read them or anything. But that's the thing, because we're all tapping into the fundamental truth that exists in the universe, you know. That's why, you know, it's easy to believe in God when I can know that the Stoics came up with things that I came up on my own here, and someone else tell me, do you know that the Stoics already said that? I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, completely makes sense, because it's true, you know. But so I don't know what Socrates said about 48 hours. Please fill me in though. This is what I love. My friend Sim that I had on the channel, he likes reading a lot more. I like to give reading a bit of shit just because people hold it up as this holy medium. But it's just one medium. We're all individuals. Some people learn better from audio, video, reading. It's individual, you know. But he loves to read, and that's great, you know. Because he is not also a lot of bookworms. They just fucking read and they don't do anything with what they read, you know. But he loves to read, so he always fills me in on a lot of like the Greeks. He has told me everything about the Greeks' view on fitness and health and biohacking, kind of, you know. And so I can get to know that without having to read the book myself. So that's awesome, you know. It's not very. This is very much the golden average that I talk about a lot lately, but the golden average between liquid and solid. This is the in-between. Cicada C. I could be wrong. I never read Socrates either, but I've heard he wouldn't let people into his classes without being 48 hours fasted. That's all. That's fucking cool. It's fucking epic. It seems like an unnecessary thing to do always on the classes, but I could see, like, you know, you don't get to come to this one class or start with me unless you do this, you know. I guess that's kind of what Cole did first with all his clients, right? Do a 72-hour fast no matter what. And that's kind of my thing. Stuff like that is kind of dumb, because he's then the people that's just not the right strategy for, but would be able to lose weight and maybe fast for 72 hours in the end if they started with something, you know. He's going to exclude all of them with an approach like this. So what I do when people ask me about my phone is kind of exploding here, good I don't have any sound on, but when people ask me about fasting, so not just online, like in real life, what I will tell them most of the time is, like, I like to say, if you can, go for a 72-hour fast right away, you know, with the salts. That way you've ripped off the band-aid. Like, it's a sort of a sweet spot fast, you know. It's the shortest long fast and the longest short fast, if you understand what I mean. It just checks enough boxes without being too extreme or too chill, you know. It is a challenge for anyone who didn't do it. And if you go through that, I mean, depending on your body status right now, you could actually see some leanness from that. You'll definitely feel differently. You will gain a lot of new perspective. You will have faced the fear. And now, if you ever want to fast again, everything less than 72 hours is going to be great for you. But then, if you go for that and you fail, then go for the 48. You fail with that, go for the 36. You fail with that, go for the 24. That's kind of my approach, that I have kind of a, this would be the best if you could do it. But it's not like, oh, you couldn't do it, you're out of here. You do other things. I'll start with a lot of my clients. I actually start with them like a 5-day fast to kind of, you know, a clean slate, a big jump, a nice boost, motivation, and to make the other fast we're going to doing easier, because we're going to do 2.5-day fasts a lot of the time. If they hit the 5-day one first, they have a head start, motivation, great mental health boost from that, and now all the other fasts are shorter and seemingly easier in comparison, right? Chat. But yeah, Stoics are really, and Cicada. I appreciate you bringing, so it's just you and me right now, Ro. There's more people watching, but it's you and me who are bringing it, and other people are just fucking passive little watchers. But let's see here, what did you say? He talked about Socrates and not letting him in. That's a nice tidbit of information, actually. But yeah, the Stoics are really tapping into like a natural truth about things that are just kind of within us. Yeah, the thing is that all of these religions and stuff do in the end. That's why I used to be critical of certain religions and stuff, but I've noticed that no, like I can meet a Muslim that we have much more of a similar worldview than a Christian in name, you know, because God is God. No matter if you call him Allah or Jehovah or whatever, there's just the one God, you know. So, like all these things have tapped into some kind of, you know, fundamental truth. It's just that we will never be able to get fully there. We can get like 99% there, but the last percent, I mean, maybe in the next life, you know. But please like the stream. Yeah, so that's why it comes in all these different expressions and forms, and maybe, you know, some religion got some detail wrong, or, you know, in Christianity it's a lot inspired by the Stoics and stuff to begin with, but the kind of fitness part fell away from it for some reason, you know. But if you look in the Bible, not that I've read it, you know, but I've read some passages here and there, you'll see some kind of health advice in there too. So yeah, what more do we have here? Yeah, lol, exclusive Snake nightclub, Psychodicy says. Yeah, in a sense, it becomes like that. Psychodicy, when I did my first 72 hours, I was like just constantly surprised, like, wow, I'm still fine, I feel great, let's go for a walk. You get that first mental high and you might keep going. Yeah, exactly. It's all, a lot of the discomfort people experience through a fast is not even, for the people that are not these big time food addicts, it's not even withdrawals and, you know, feeling bad from the fast. They're feeling bad from their thoughts about the fast. Oh, it's gonna be so difficult. Yeah, it's okay now, but soon I'll feel worse. You know, you're in this like fear mindset the whole time, and that's discomfort. But for a lot of people, of course, when they go for long enough, that will, you know, get lifted, when they're like, yeah, but I have freaked out a lot about it, but I'm not actually that hungry, you know. So yeah. So you gotta see, the harder thing becomes easier. Lol, they're fine. I don't know what's fine, but yeah, the harder thing becomes easier for sure. Just checking so I'm not missing a message from my friend. No. I would be happy if someone sent a super chat before the stream is over, you guys. I'll just tell you that. That would make me happy. As you can see, I'm really, the viewers who are shy, they're fine. Yeah. They are like, you know, they are just a lot less than they could be, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? They all, it's like, I use a kind of psychology here, you know, because what I've noticed is that all people, including myself, it's like our biggest fear is to fully express ourselves because we think we won't be accepted for the person we are, and then we are afraid of ending up alone, you know, because we're social creatures. So it's like our biggest fear. And that's why conformity happens. You know, I better not stick out, better just do what all the other people do, so because then it can't be wrong, and I can't be left for doing something that everyone else is doing, you know. But it's like the more you express yourself, you know, that's why it's when the more I've started expressing myself here, that's when my business really starts exploding, and people appreciate me sharing my intimate stories, telling the worst parts of my life, you know. And yeah, just being honest, putting out who I am, the way I carry myself, you know. And that's why also, like, all my clients now, not all, but so many of my recent ones are all like little mini-me's. They are like me 5 years ago. And it's like, I understand that my life with my autistic little brother has primed me into being a great big brother. Because that's kind of a relationship I have with my guy clients, you know, the big brother. But there are so many of them, when they write down their programs and stuff, I'm like, this is fucking my brain working almost. It's like a brain that's so similar to mine. So that's also something that's happened when I express myself fully. And that's the point I try to make here. All these people that just look in the chat and be like, no, but I get something out of it. No, I don't want to chat, blah, blah, blah. It's like all these stories you're telling yourself, but you have access now to a guy that this costs a lot of money for people to get to face to when, you know, it's a singular person at a consultation, and you have the chance to ask questions that you could ask on a call when you pay me. Do you understand? And I would answer them, and still you're just sitting there quiet. It's like you should feel shame, you know. You should definitely be ashamed for not even saying hi, you know, because sometimes you don't have any questions. But why wouldn't you even say hi in the chat, you know? It's like, is this how you live your life? When other people, you're just other people are interacting, talking, and doing stuff, and you're just there like, what kind of a life is that? You know, that's what I kind of want to get in your head here. And the more you give me, may it be actual money with a super chat, or just questions, or just input, the more I can give you. That's how this works. Like people, we're not supposed to be go around and thinking, what do I get out of it? What can I get out of this person? We were supposed to go around thinking, well, how can I help you? Well, how can I uplift you? And if everyone thinking that we're going to uplift each other all the time, that's what I'm trying to coach. I'm trying to coach you to being a great supporting audience, you guys. 9 people and 9 likes. Please like. We get to the 10 likes. And someone please send a super chat. 10 likes and a super chat, no matter the amount, is the goal for this stream. Fast routine on my cut, down to 13% body fat, goal is 10%. I feel great making my cut so much easier than a deficit. I don't understand quite what the 4-3, does that mean like you eat on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and you fast on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? That's like my kind of what I think it means. To be honest, not a huge fan of alternate day fasting all over, because I just think there are so many better ways to structure the thing. Because if you think, if you're a complete beginner to training, and if your main goal is weight loss, is definitely losing weight that you need to do the most, then it's fine. You could even make some gains probably on a routine like that. But it's just that when you hit the workout, protein synthesis is elevated for like 48 hours. And depending on how hard you train, you might have more muscle damage that needs to be repaired. Like if you did like heavy ass squats or something. And that's why I think someone supported me on the Swish, a Swedish paying app. That's nice. That's not unrelated to the stream, but I put out on my Instagram. So, if you alternate day fast, you're never reaping the full rewards from your workout, Because it's not like, I'll just slam 2 days of eating in after my workout. No. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that with protein, It actually is, feeding yourself a few times after a workout is the best for recovery and gains. And that's why with my fasting protocols that I do, a fast always starts after a day of full rest and just eating, and you train the day before. Because I want not only you to eat on the day you train, I want you to eat on the day after too. So you recover fully. You're getting the most out of your workout, and you're going into the fast more recovered. So you won't deal with feeling sore, and you're not getting any building blocks, any protein to repair it, So that's kind of my thing. I mean, if it's working for you, then don't listen to what I say. I did a kind of disclaimer that for certain people and certain goals, could be pretty good. I would often come up with a better routine, I feel like, even for that kind of person. But it's also like, if you enjoy it, that's a big part too. And that's what I say with coach the person, help them. I want to help you create the process, how you go about your life and fitness and health, and it's based on my philosophy and my ideas. I have like a template, but my idea is never, everyone is going to do exactly the things I do, because they're just the right for everyone. No, it doesn't work like that. So that's the important thing too. If you really enjoy doing alternate day fasting and you're losing weight and you're happy with your goals and how it's going in the gym, great. You just got kind of my take on the whole thing, but I don't want to tell you don't do it. Definitely not. Let's see the chat. Come on, come up. Lags a little bit sometimes. There you go. Kirasi answered him also and said, my brother does alternative day fast, and I'm convinced that it's a cumulative effect, so long as you don't break your fast with insane belly-busting junk meals. Yeah, the junk meals should be avoided always, That people have this fucking need to eat poison. It disgusts me. That the same person who would look down on someone doing drugs would sit and be like, chips, seed oils, everything fried in seed oils, fucking disgusting. It's kind of like cigarettes, It's such a small payoff. You have this huge dopamine hit for minutes, and then it leaves you sick, overweight, you don't feel good. It's like just the worst thing ever. And the thing is, when you get rid of the addiction, stuff like even this shake here, it's like a candy shake, and I barely have any of the whey in here. It's honey, egg yolks, kefir, berries, a bit of nuts, coconut oil. It tastes amazing. All that shit is great shit, So that's the thing for me. When people ask me, I get this question a lot. If you would have a cheat meal, what would it be? I'm like, I don't consider anything I eat a cheat. I don't cheat myself when it comes to food, Just like I don't piss in the tank of my car, I don't pour pure crap down my throat, My one biological vehicle. People can spend so much time and energy taking care of their stuff, their car, their house, all that, without taking care of themselves first. That's like, I don't get that. You, you can change houses or a car if it gets destroyed, You can't change bodies. This is the one you got, and then you're dead. Okay, let's see here. Self says, hi, nice stream. Yeah, yo, Self. Always the Self that trolls me. I have all this spiritual talk, and then someone calls themselves Self. Oh, thank you, Self. Biggest troll name, but I appreciate it. He said, do you know Twitch? Have you ever thought stream there? I think you will get more viewers and more people are there. Yeah, someone brought it up to me recently. I don't really see Twitch as a good alternative for me. They're like, the people that stream there, they are in fucking chains. There are so many things they can't say or do or they'll get banned, And you think me with my loud mouth that I'll be able to stick or even want to stick to their dumb rules. I think maybe I could get more viewers initially, but I think my audience is more of a YouTube audience. That's a core. And I have the Instagram too. There is some overlap between the two, but I can tell it's clearly different, kind of different audiences there. So I appreciate the idea, that you try to help me grow the brand Uncommon Sense more, but I just don't think, I mean, I could, of course, I could try a Twitch stream just randomly, but I'd really need your guys' word that you show up there, because I don't even have a Twitch account, like I have no subs, Please send a super chat, you guys. That's a goal for the stream. We have 14 likes, 11 people watching, but no super chat that we need. Let's see what more. No, I missed something before, Self. Yeah, Cicada C. I hope it doesn't blow right into the microphone now. You said, that's a great thing. I think it's like osmosis. They'll take on your traits or be on your wavelength. If anything, could be an extra thing to feel pride about your work. Yeah, exactly. You're talking about the coaching and the way to go about it. Yeah, I want to affect them. I want to influence them greatly. And a lot of the time, many things that I do will be the best thing for them to do. But that's not the point, though. I know I said in very old videos, it's so funny how I've kind of had the same message the whole time on this channel. I've just widened and deepened my knowledge. But one thing I remember, I was walking around here and screaming 2 years ago, I want you to be more like me, more like me. And I said that more like me, not be me, more like me, because I do a lot of good shit, and a lot of the shit I do would be good for you to do too. But then in the end, we make your little twist on it, your process. Like my video, the carrot method, everything included in there should be for every person. It's just that what that each little component looks like for the person, that's going to be different. 13 people and 14 likes. Please show your support to the chat with the super chat. And yeah, I'm very happy about the activity of the chat, you guys. This is great. Let's see. Self, I was going to suggest this idea, but it's really not it's not really an auto success thing. You're talking about the Twitch, I think you responded. Joe Chuster, always break my fast with a 500 cal meal, usually Greek yogurt, then build the calories throughout the day. Train 3 times a week on eating days only, doing bodyweight calisthenics. Yeah, you were the guy with alternate day fasting, right? Yes. No, that sounds decent. And I mean, if you're enjoying your weight loss, the things, everything is progressing, great. Do the alternate day fasting. It's just, for me, I have tried it, some weeks, and yeah, it's just not my favorite thing. In fact, just stacking fast on each other is not my favorite thing, because I want, after a fast, I want to refeed my body. We clean out a lot of crap and lose body fat and that on a fast, but we also clean out a lot of good shit, the micronutrients, and our thyroid might be a little, need some boosting, So I want at least 2 days of eating, because then I can get a workout in and I can recover properly. But I probably want more, I did 2.5 day fast every other week on my most recent cut, that was great to preserve my muscle and strength. Let's see. Ken Galol. I'm from Germany. Living here gets worse more and more. How about in Sweden? Do you recommend move to here? No, absolutely not. I'm getting out, bro. I'm within 3 months, probably late October, early November, I will have moved to Greece, where I will be living for the, Greece is the first try, it's just the point is to leave here and go with the sun. But I have a good feeling about it, but the point is I'll be abroad either way for like 9 months out of the year and come back here in the summer when it's awesome here. Most Swedes got it completely wrong. When things get nice here, that's when they leave the country, and then they're here all winter and get depressed. No, but it's terrible here. I mean, the people are sheepish. I mean, the political situation never gets better. People are completely blind to the fact that, the left and the right are the same thing. It's like, just a slightly different shade of the same thing. Nothing seems to really get better. I think it's gonna have to get so much fucking worse. It's really bad in certain parts of the country, where the mass immigration has kind of, the criminal gangs are pretty much running some territories. So in some places it's really, really, really bad. Still, people get called racist and sexist, all this bullshit for bringing the problems up. And so it seems like the Swedish people need to, unfortunately, get pretty, damn beat up before they come to their senses. And I guess I know I look very Swedish, but I never felt very Swedish. Swedes don't really do what I'm doing right now. They mostly, stay in their lane. They go do their job. They watch the Netflix. They eat the tacos on the Friday. They go on vacation for a few weeks per year. And that's kind of what they do. And I should be, I'm a bit harsh because I live in Stockholm and have for the most time of my life. And I'd say that the situation and people here are the worst, So it's really Stockholmers I'm talking about. I always get along better with people from smaller towns or even other towns. I've noticed that everyone who isn't from Stockholm fucking hates Stockholmers. And I agree with them. Like, not on the emotional level of hate, but just that, yeah, we're all fucking stupid here. Cicada C. Might be a TikTok thing to make some little clips reach a younger audience. Trust me, I've already thought about that, but man, would I hate that, and it takes do you know how much fucking time all of this takes already? And still no one is supporting me with a super chat or anything, It's like, Theo, I have an idea. You can do more for us. You can do more for us without us giving back. Yeah, see, I call it. Someone did it now. I'm gonna scroll up to the other chats, but I have to promote this one. Ken Glol, true people needs to be supported. Fuck yeah, Ken. Thanks for seeing that. Thanks for understanding what it means, Yeah. No, you didn't ask a question or anything now, or I guess you asked your question about Germany first. So I just totally appreciate that. Ken, you're the king of the stream. That was the goal for this stream, but I'll keep it up because I'm so close to home that I will be streaming until my friend texts me that he's nearby. Because I told him to do that. No, but very much appreciated, King Ken. See, I missed some other stuff here. Yeah, you would get banned on Twitch, and rules are really annoying. You're right, Self. And conducting in tomfoolery. Says that's a nice name. No, but TikTok, I could see myself doing that. I do some short videos all the time. It's just spending all, I want to do my creative shit. When I'm here with you guys. Not sit and be, I upload to this platform, let's put all the right tags, let's do all this on all the, I hate that shit. That's gonna be so beautiful when my wife does some of that stuff for me, and also when you guys have supported me more through your super chats and all that, so that I can actually hire people to do these things for me, so I can do my kind of creative part that I'm the best at. So people I can have some guy editing my videos and managing some of my social media. Like on Instagram, for instance, I'm very, very, very personal, so I'd like to post there for most of the time. But uploading videos and putting in all the hashtags and search terms and all this shit. You should think of it when you see how much videos I put out. Like some of these, I know it's just the time that I have to sit here with a camera, kind of, but. A lot of even videos that are almost unedited, it takes a lot of time to process the shit, and then upload it, and then wait for it to process on the site, and then put in the right tags. And, there's a lot of work that you don't see that go into this, and you still see a shit ton of what I do, So, yeah, you should appreciate that, my guys. Just like Ken did. And I know a bunch of you do. Like, I'm very happy with the stream, because all I really ask, I said it on the last stream, I'm asking people to support with super chat. I can't really demand money. I can't demand anything really, but I request that you fucking like and talk to me in the chat. That's the very least thing you can do when I do all these things for you guys, you know. I promise you, someone is thinking, like, what I'm doing for you guys. Who does he think he is? Is he full of himself? In the meantime, they have given me absolutely nothing, sitting all quiet and hating on me. And again, I know this because I was this kind of person once upon a time. Okay, we'll go back to the, oh, I chose the wrong chat. There, we'll go back. I missed something here. Ken Gloll said again before sending the super chat, yeah man, great for you, that's nice, and thanks for the answer. And yeah, with the gangs, that sucks. So sad that such beautiful countries get destroyed. Yeah, it is sad, man, but it seems to be the cycle of life, you know. Strong men create good times create weak men create bad times create strong men create good times, la-di-da-di-da. Seems to be the cycle of life here. Fucking Vikings we used to be here, and now we're just like the biggest soy boy nation there is. It's like, it's so unfortunate. But you know, the perspective I found, I used to be so black-pilled and upset about all this, like, why doesn't anyone see? And oh, they'll never listen, they'll never understand me, you know, this kind of thing. Now I've let go of that, because I'm not God, you know. It's not up to me to save the world. I can save the people that can be saved. That's what I'm doing on this channel, you know, spreading my message to those who can listen, you know. And I'm just fucking happy that I'm not a clown in the clown world. I just happen to be in the clown world, but I am the person that has the privilege of just getting to watch the clowns fucking make fools of themselves, you know, and suffer for no reason. And you know, I don't enjoy. I'd prefer it that they came around and did the right thing along with us guys, but you know, that's not going to happen. So the best you can do is just laugh at the absurdity of this clown world that we live in. And yeah, it's unfortunate about my country, but you know, I can't save it anyway. And I would not like to save it right now. Like, what the fuck am I protecting? You know, multiculturalism, radical feminism, LGBTQAI plus, whatever they call it now, you know, 1 billion genders. Like, what am I standing up for, really? You know, we'll see. Cicada C put the little clown there. We're in clown times right now, Theo. Yeah, you're right. And then some people just gave the hype, lifting Ken up for being the alpha of the stream with his super chat. You know, you other guys, you can also be chads if you join in with a super chat, and you can even beat Ken. You don't have to, but you could. I will appreciate any amount you send. Okay, Big Game James. I recognize you. Hey bro, what is your opinion on using SPF lotion on your skin? Good protection or bad chemicals? It's good protection against getting sunburnt. At the same time, it's very toxic for you. So it's like, you know, I'm talking facts here. It does protect against getting sunburnt. Does not mean that it's better for you. You know, it's like, I don't know what the example would be. This thing that makes you feel nauseous, well, if you eat this other thing, it takes away the nausea, but you die, you know. It's kind of like, it's a dumb solution to the problem. Like, because first of all, we are so sensitive and more get easily burnt now. You know, we spend too much time inside to begin with, but then we eat all these ultra-processed junk foods that are just filled to the brim with seed oils. You know, these made-up oils that have not even existed for 100 years, some of them, that are in almost anything. Like, take the seed oil pill, you know, when you start looking at the packaging, a bunch of stuff where you'd never expect it to be seed oils and contain seed oils. And these make the cell membrane weaker so that you're much more sensitive to the sun. So it's like, this is the thing with the clown world all the time. It's like something causes a problem that has a certain symptom, and then you're supposed to use something else to treat the symptom instead of going to the root cause. So the best thing you can throw that fucking SPF trash away. You know, I'm sure if you really want that because you need to be outside a lot, you can find some natural stuff with like coconut oil and tallow and other natural stuff in it that will give you some protection. But otherwise, you know, increase exposure gradually, just like you do with weights in the gym. You don't go like, oh, I can hit 200 kilo deadlift, I've never lifted it before. You start at lower weights and work yourself there. Same with the sun. If you're all pale and have been outside too little, you're not like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking tan all day. No, you get your dose, you know. So apart from that, being smart and gradually increasing exposure, if you are in a country, because you know that's what you got to understand. Sun exposure is great, getting burnt is not. So it's all about not getting burnt while getting as much sun as possible. And so in some countries like Greece, where I will be going, like in the summer, you couldn't just be out all day every day without any kind of protection. You'd be burned then. But be smart. Instead of why do everyone have to have the shitty, you know, look at the ingredient list. Okay, my buddy says 10 minutes now, so I guess we can make this stream kind of an hour. I would be very happy if someone could send another super chat before that. Would be very happy. No, but instead of like, just look at the ingredient list of these. It's that this benzene or whatever it's called. It's one main one, but it's a lot of fucking trash in there that you don't want to put on your skin. It's so fucking dumb, you guys. Oh, the sun that all life on Earth evolved with. That's dangerous for you. Take this man-made cream with all these chemicals. That's good for you, you know. No, but so what do you want to do? This is the protocol. You want to get morning sunlight because the angle, when it's much lower, it's ultra-red light. That will prime your skin. Apart from setting your circadian clock, right? So your body understands better what time it is on the day and what your, you know, what processes to start in your body and that. It primes your skin to be more ready to receive the ultraviolet, stronger light in the day. And that light, that is great for your testosterone and dopamine. That's what I noticed, you guys. Like my testosterone was high before, but now when I've really gone into maxing this, it's like insane. It's oozing. The way I smell, you guys. I smell like steroids, you know. The girls, the way they react to me, you know, sometimes, especially when I'm sweaty, it's like insane. I feel like a piece of meat, you know. But not really, because that's when people say nasty things about you. But you know, and not a piece of meat, but they're like drooling. They're like, hey, like even in uptight Sweden, random girls just say hi to me, and random guys come and talk about me as I pass by. You know, it's an insane place to be. But so that's the protocol: morning sun, and you want it in the day. Increase exposure gradually, and instead of putting on this fucking carcinogenic cream, do smart choices like wear more clothing that covers you up. Have a hat. You know, go inside. There are so many better options to sunscreen. Yeah, that's end of rant on sunscreen and that. What does the chat look like? Come on, it's laggy chat. There we go. There we go. I Ken checked out and said, wish you all a good day. Bye. You should take this guy, follow this guy's example. He set a great example for you guys in the chat. That, you know, he said, what did he say? Real people need to be supported. You need to choose. Do you agree? Do you agree, Ron? Oh, yeah, it's high activity here. Yeah, please like. So, Jody, because I don't have so much time now, because my friend will be showing up, you know. So, Jody Sevigny, hit that thumbs up for Theo and his great content. Appreciate that, Jody. Appreciate that, totally appreciate that. Alex Boats, is sun soda urine therapy? Oh my god, no it's not. I'm not into drinking piss. It's the most stupid thing I ever heard. That co-promoted it is just done. It's just, the only time I can think of the good idea to drink piss, if you're like stranded somewhere without food, and you actually want to recycle the minerals you're pissing out, but you know, you're pissing them out for a reason. You're excreting the excess that you don't need, you know. But of course, when you're not eating and you're trapped like that, you could actually have some use from recycling your urine. All the other stuff is just bullshit. Like, let me tell you this, vegans, a lot of vegans are into it. That should tell you everything you need to know. So, yeah. Line Famia, yeah, I recognize you. It's been a... Hi man, many days without seeing you, hoping you're doing well. Without seeing me. Yeah, you haven't seen me. It's me who haven't seen you. I've been here on every freaking day, bro. I've been doing at least one video per day for a long time now, so... It's me who haven't seen you. You know. But good to see you, though. Good to see you. You've been... I've liked your contributions in the chat on previous streams. Ken Goodall, are you sometimes scared to walk in such rough parts of your country? I mean, I would be to some extent, but I don't walk there. I mean, why would I? I'm not stupid, you know. I live in a good part of the town, and I won't, you know, I leave this part sometimes, but why should I go to those places, you know? I mean, nah. Joe Chester, what about mineral sunscreen? Well, yeah, exactly. Some kind of natural remedy. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into those specifically. Cicada C. Skin lotion is less controlled than seed oils and stuff because it's not a food. So the corporations aren't held accountable despite our skin absorbing chemicals too. Same with shampoo. Yeah, bro, but I mean, I don't know where you're from, but the freaking food, especially in the US, you know, a lot of people that are red-pilled and all into the political and conspiracy and stuff, they have not taken the food pill. That food, it's a sad situation. Living in a big city, it's impossible to not get any fucking crap inside you. And if it's not from the food, it's from the air or the water or something, you know. So, yeah, the food is pretty bad still. Lymphemia. A world fed with plastic oils, refined vegetables oils. The only thing it can create is Taliban feminist movements, lol. Yeah, basically. Cicada C. The best lotion I find is magnesium oil spray and slow exposure to sun over time and you will desensitize. Yeah, that's a great addition to my protocol I gave there. Cicada C. The UV rays are stronger at midday. Yeah. That's when, I mean, it depends on where you're located, of course, but around somewhere in the middle of the day, it's probably the strongest. But that's why you want to prime your body with the morning sun and then gradually increase the exposure in midday. The UV rays are stronger at midday, yeah. No sun lotion needed eating carnivore, LBC, meat. No, that will help a lot, of course, but I wouldn't go so far. Yeah, you could get burned. I mean, where you're at right now, maybe not. But just go to Thailand or something and be out all day. Even if you eat the steak, you'll probably get burned, you know. You know, anti-fragile is not indestructible. Ken Glow, yeah, you said wish you all a good day, bye. Cicada C, irradiating positivity and power. And then follows out with, I have to go, great stream and have a great day. Well, thank you for bringing so much in the chat. You really helped get the stream going. This is kind of a new high in a sense lately, just with the activity, likes and viewers, not with the super chats, funnily enough. But yeah, we have another 3 minutes. I'm going to start walking back. I'd really appreciate the last super chat. You have the chance. Okay. I'm so glad I brought my sword here. I guess I was flailing it around when I held my little lecture. Blueberries. My lecture at the start. But yeah, any last questions or super chat or something here? So I find it funny that there's 11 people that know I'm about to go that don't say anything, you know. That's like, okay, so I'm just gonna come up with something for the last 2 minutes to talk to you guys about. Well, you know, I'll repeat what I said. What's gonna? Oh, Joe Chester, heading out. Thanks for the advice. I appreciate it. I'll let you know how my ADF goes. Yeah, you know, all you guys. I remember you if you interact with me. That's the thing. I have a great memory of people, even anonymous little avatars like this. If you interact with me enough, so I always want you to keep me posted on your goals, like comment on a random video or on the chat. I'm happy about that. So now my friend should be like arriving outside my house right now. So we're gonna have a sauna. I'm gonna introduce him to the Sun Soda because he's been away. Sun Soda is orange juice and coconut water, by the way. It's not piss. Yeah, I'm gonna have that and last snooze before I go nicotine and caffeine free on this fast. I mean, you guys, you could at least wish me luck with this, you know, if you don't want to support with the super chat. Yeah, but it's gonna be fucking difficult, you guys. The nicotine, caffeine part, it's not easy. That's the worst thing. That's funny, when I've done the dry fast, I don't eat and drink and sauna, still nicotine and caffeine have been my biggest devil. I've already decreased that, the use, and I'm gonna stick to, my goal now is not to quit it entirely, because I realized there's a balance with everything, and using a little bit of coffee and a little bit of snus can actually be productive for me, but not in the way I do it now. I've already decreased it a lot, but my long-term vision is 3 espressos and 3 pouches of snus per day. Then I think the effect is going to be a net positive. There's a lot of people here now. Everyone watching. It's a crazy guy, jacked and tanned, with a sword, talking to the camera. I'm just trying to hit 1 hour here, really, because I think it looks nice when it's an hour. But I saw Joe Chester wish me luck there, right? Ah, the fucking chat. Yes, good luck, brother. He said, well, thank you, Joe. Thank you. Guayo says, be safe, Theo, and thanks for the live. Looking forward for the Sun Soda Fest result. Yeah, bro, I'll keep you all posted. Daily vids and the breakfast stream, actually, on Saturday. Be prepared for that. 6 p.m. Central European time. So in the morning for Americans, basically. Okay, guys, thank you for this time. Great stream. I enjoyed it very much. I will see you later. Peace.